So my first ConvertKit tip is a bit hidden, but it's a game changer when it comes to personalizing your newsletter and your offers. So let's say that this is my broadcast email promoting my GA4 for e-commerce course. Now, this email will go to everyone. However, I want to send a follow-up email to people that clicked on the link here, as it shows they are interested in my course. Now, in most other tools, you would need automation to tag the subscriber. However, in ConvertKit, if you just highlight the link, you have this little tag icon. If you click on it, you are able to add a tag to this link. So if somebody clicks on this link, they will be automatically tagged. Then I can go and send another one-off email to them, following up on my course, or maybe offering a juicy discount if they act in the next few days. Not only that, but I could also set up automation to send email sequences explaining the course benefits in more detail. This way, I'm just able to personalize the experience. Oh, and a quick heads up, my name is Robert and I help creators with the tech side of the business, and in this video I'm going to reveal 6 ConvertKit tips I wish I had known when I started. These tips will make your life so much easier and help you convert subscribers to customers. This video is sponsored by ConvertKit, but I've covered ConvertKit for years before their team to reach out to do this video. And I just think genuinely this is a good email marketing tool that I also use for one of my newsletters. Now, the second tip is something that a lot of people just don't do. I think this is because they don't know about it, or maybe they just don't see the value of it. So let me show you a few examples.
So for example, here's Creator Ops. This is their profile, and you can see that you have things like you can join the newsletter from here, and also you have some older posts here. These are all older newsletters that you can actually go through at your own pace. Same thing here, we have tiny garden stories. This is really cute. You can see that this is mostly focusing on just getting the email address here, but there's also, they are recommending other creators here at the bottom. You have also this type of a design where it's, you can see you can add your own colors. You can also change the tabs here so that you go and see this link in bio type of a setup where you just link to different social media. And then the last one we have here, Hey Creator, and you can see it's a little bit more funky in that sense, but again follows the same pattern where you have the post after each other. So first of all you ask for the email and then you have the posts.
So these pages are called creator profiles, and you can easily set this up for yourself.
To set up your creator profile is pretty easy. You just come to Grow, and from here click on Creator Profile, and if this is your first time, you'll be able to sign up for Creator Network. And that's pretty simple. You just fill in some details like add your image, your title, name, and maybe some description, and then basically you will have this part of the creator profile done. But you need to sign up first for that. Then you'll be able to do things like choose a template. There's 5 different ones. They're quite different, although they're displaying the same kind of information. The information you can actually show is here you can see navigation menu, so you can show posts. So let me just enable that, links and recommendations, and you see you can also display products if you have those. From here you can see that here are the posts, and posts are basically your previous broadcast emails. These are my recent posts. Then you have some links and recommendations. You can just click around this one. It's super easy to use, and this is not to replace your website, but actually just have a place where you can send people to sign up for your newsletter. So it's a bit more generic than your normal landing page.
If you're just starting out, you can use the creator profile as a quick newsletter sign-up page, or maybe it can, you can make it into a mini link hub with your newsletter and a few links to other social media or services. But once you get going and you have an archive of emails, you can also use this creator profile as your newsletter hub or like an archive. This allows people to read your content before signing up for your newsletter, or you can just send a link to people that want to, read your older stuff. And by the way, creator profile is not only important for potential subscribers, but it might even grow your newsletter without you sending any new emails. I'll talk more about this in the last tip, so stay till the end. I think you won't appreciate the third tip unless you've used other email marketing platforms, because it makes sending lead magnets so much easier. Here's what I mean.
So this is one of my lead magnet forms. You can see if you sign up for this, you're gonna get a free cheat sheet. To deliver it, I can just come to settings, and then here you have incentives, and you can enable it from here. But what's cool, not only can you deliver it by URL, so in this case they go to Google Docs, you can also just upload a file directly here. So if I click here, I could just choose a file from here, and then people are able to just download it directly from ConvertKit. But how does this work? Well, simple. Whenever somebody signs up, they get this email, which you can edit from here. So here is the name, and whenever they click on this link, they also confirm that they are signing up for my newsletter. They're gonna get the lead magnet. So either it's gonna redirect them to that URL, so in my case it's Google Docs, or they're gonna just be able to download the file directly from ConvertKit. I don't need to set up any automations, and it's already built into the form itself.
Not all email marketing tools allow this. Now, I have to be honest with you, I didn't know about the next tip up until like a month ago, but it makes my life so much easier for elements that I reuse in my newsletter, like footer or signature. And this is super helpful and will save you time on those emails that are evergreen, like in your email sequence.
Now, if you go to send, and then you have the snippets. Now, the cool thing is that these are reusable blocks that you can reuse in any email. So here I have footer, I already set it up, and it's a very simple one, but basically I have here ways for people to work with me. If I make any updates here, it will update in all of the emails that I've included the snippet. So you see this footer, this is the snippet. If I want to add it to any of my emails, so let me go to one of the emails, broadcasts, and let's say I want to add it to this email. So from here, I just add on plus, and again plus, and I can add now a snippet here. You see, you have here snippet, and I have the footer, and voila, you have that snippet already there. If I'm not happy with it, I can just click on it, and this will be updating the snippet. So if you make updates here, it'll update it everywhere. This saves so much time, because if I want to do any changes to these links, I just do it in one place, and all of my emails in sequences will get updated. I don't need to go email by email.
The fifth tip is something that I use only for my most important emails, but it's a great way to get higher open rates. Let me show you why.
Now I'm inside the broadcast emails, and if I scroll down, and let's say this email was super important to me. I want as many people as possible to open this email. What I can do is I click on the email, and then here, if I click on these three dots, there's this option to resend it to unopened. So it means people that didn't open it, it's gonna just send it to those people. So if I choose from here, you can see that I can update the email. So if I want to change something here, I can update it. For example, here, resending, maybe you can remove that because you don't want to see that. You just, remove it, maybe update the title slightly. Then you scroll down and click on continue. And otherwise it works exactly the same way. So if I want to send an email, I don't need to choose the recipients, because it's gonna just do it for me. But I can choose when to send it. So if I want to schedule it, let's review this from here. You can see, okay, this is sending from here, and broadcast will be sent recipients who didn't open the message, and then you can send it to all those people. This means, let me show you a real example when I've done it. So I go back to broadcasts. Here's an important email that I used it on. It's highly personalized, that's why it only went to 21 people. But basically, I sent out it first, here 21 people, and then you had 8 people. So basically, the people that didn't open it here, they received it twice. And this means that I had a 76% open rate. Now, it didn't help with the click rate in this case, just because maybe the type of email wasn't good. So I'm still experimenting with this. And again, I would just use it when it's really, really important. Maybe a basic weekly email, it's just not worth it. You don't want to kind of spam people with the same message. But when it's something important, you can do this.
So let me show you the next tip. When you sign up for my newsletter, you get this pop-up with other newsletters I recommend. Wouldn't it be nice if your newsletter showed up here? This way you could get new subscribers without sending any new emails, right? Well, this is totally possible, and this is the recommendation feature, and it's part of the creator network. And for example, I've recommended more than 50 subscribers to other newsletters. Keep in mind, I only have 400 subscribers in this newsletter, and this is where where you need to have your creator profile, pristine. It needs to look great so that people like me, other creators, can come to your creator profile and read a bit about you and what type of emails you've sent out in the past. This way, it's just easier to get others to recommend you if you have something to show. That said, there are a few steps you need to take to start with recommendations. So that's why I've created this video right here where I'll show you how to set this up, and I'll give you a few tips how to start getting recommended by others.